So in terms of requirements, what were we talking about? So we talked about in general about the traceability matrix and all that. But what is the attribute of the requirement? There can be multiple requirements. Something like called as a business requirement, solution, transition requirement, quality requirement. Like you talked about cycle time, so that's a performance requirement. There could be a user interface requirement. There could be something related to the function of the property of that product. Something could be non-functional. What is this non-functional requirement? Any example about a non-functional requirement? It may not add great value from a functional point.
Aesthetic.
Maybe aesthetic value, aesthetic
Yeah,
part.
correct. Aesthetic.
Cosmetic.
Good. Aesthetic, cosmetic. Like I said, left-handed versus right-handed. This makes a big difference. The functionality is the same.
The requirements are not impacting on functions. Means that is aesthetic. Yeah.
We might say it is a beautification of things.
Beautification. It looks good. You feel it looks good. Why don't we do it? So, and maybe it is also important from a safety standpoint. Some components may be sticking out, which may hurt the user. So you do something to protect it. So those are from a user interface and a non-functional part. See, from a functional part, you may want to use a nut and bolt. You say, okay, let us use it. But that nut and bolt may be jutting out of the product, may be looking ugly. So what you need to do now? And it might cause injury to the user also. So how do I improve on that? So those are all the non-functional aspects also will come.
बढ़िया था. Concept clear हो गए. Basically, project management, global standard practice कैसी होती है वो पता चला.
मैनेज तो काफी साल से कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हाँ एज पर स्टैंडर्ड कैसे होना चाहिए. बेसिकली मेजर जो ऑब्जेक्टिव था दैट वाज हाउ वी कैन अप्लाई दोस टू पास दैट पीएमपी एग्जाम. आई थिंक उसके लिए काफी हेल्पफुल रहा.
सर मैंने ये बहुत लेट कर दिया सीखने के लिए. I found it like that वैसे.
अच्छा.
Because when I was doing the practical things, and if I knew all these things, I would have been more fluent in all these terms and theories. It got delayed, but जब जागो तब सवेरे.